If you're an expert, a coach, a consultant, a nonprofit leader, or even a speaker, and you feel like you're doing everything yourself just to stay visible, this is for you. How do you scale your brand without feeling burnt out? That's the real question, because most people don't actually have a visibility problem. They have a production problem. You have the knowledge, you have the experience, you have the results, but your growth depends entirely on your energy and how you feel that week. And that's fragile. Let's break this down in a way that actually makes sense. There are 3 layers to scaling your visibility. Layer 1 is your message. That's what you teach. That's your expertise. That's your authority. That's the thing that people come to only from you. Then there's layer 2. Layer 2 is production. That's recording, editing. That's the audio cleanup, the graphics, the formatting, repurposing, uploading, and even scheduling. Now for number 3. Number 3 is distribution. That's where it gets published to YouTube, podcast platforms, social media, and even emails. Most founders are trying to do it all 3 layers, all alone. And then they wonder why they're exhausted. Here's the truth. If your content only goes out when you personally have the time to push it out, and you don't have a scalable system, you are in a hustle loop. That's right. And hustling does not build authority. Structure does. Let me ask you something. If you were to disappear for 2 weeks, 14 days right now, would your content still push out? Would it publish constantly? Would your podcast still drop every week? Would your YouTube still release? Would your clips still circulate? If your answer is no, then your brand is a personality powered. It's not production powered. And that is the bottleneck. Now let's talk about why this matters for revenue. Decision makers don't invest in chaos. They invest in clarity. They invest in consistency. They invest in presentation that feels stable. If your audio is inconsistent, if your visuals look do-it-yourself, DIY, if your message is strong, but your delivery feels scattered, it's silencing lower perceived value. You might be undercharging, not because your experience is weak, but because your production makes you look smaller than you are. That's not confidence issue, that's an infrastructure issue. Most visibility will not fix broken structure. It will only expose it. Because when views increase, but the back end can't capture the leads, can't repurpose effectively or efficiently, can't distribute consistently, more attention creates stress. Visibility without infrastructure equals burnout. So how do you scale without burnout? You separate your expertise from the execution. You stay in your lane. You teach leading, delivering the insight, and you build a system that handles the technical layers behind you. That's right, you teach and you let us handle the tech. Batch your recordings the days, create a repeatable flow, develop a repurposing pipeline, make every video lead somewhere. A next step is a landing page, a resource. Your content should not just exist, it should move people, it should guide people, it should convert people. And that requires intention and support. This is where most experts get stuck. They think production support is luxury. It's not, it's leverage. Every hour you spend troubleshooting the tech, in an hour, you could have been doing something else or partnering with someone else, refining your offer or deepening your expertise. Your time teaching is worth more than your time editing. At Kennedy Media, we believe in one core principle. You teach and we handle the tech. We build production layers behind your authority so your visibility does not have to suffer, so that your visibility does not depend on the things that you need to do. We help you create structure so your brand can move even when you rest. Because sustainable visibility is not about doing more, it's about building smarter. If you're serious about scaling your platform, growing your authority, and removing those bottlenecks, Visit KennedyMediaLLC.com, KennedyMediaLLC.com now, and stop running your own back end. Stay in your genius. Teach your highest level that you can, and let the systems support and let us handle the tech. I'm Shawana Kennedy.